Hello, welcome to Wheels RC, and this in front of you is the FTX Outback version 2. It's been out a couple of months now, and what I'm going to be doing is, obviously it's going to be a quarter. What I'm going to do with the Sumo Bodyshell, because I quite like this, and this one is from these people. It's the Sumo from Proline, and I'm going to keep it basically standard. Probably change the tyres and that's about it. The objective of this is to keep it standard, maybe change the tyres out, but the tyres are pretty good, and these have got memory foam in them as well. So what I was going to do is just keep it as a standard truck. I'm going to grease the like the axles and things like that, but I'm not going to change it out and do it like I've done on the other Outback I've got, because basically all that's surviving on that one is the chassis rails, the body mounts and the battery mounting post. Everything else has been changed. Not the battery tray. Everything else on it has been changed. So I want to just keep this as it is, and thanks to Model Sport for getting this out to me as quick as they did. It took a day from me ordering it to it actually turning up at my address. So I thought it was a brilliant service. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to paint it, and then just run it and see what it's like. Got a nice little place I found, not too far from me. It's completely new. You guys haven't seen it before, I don't think, and I certainly haven't run there before, and just see what we can do with it. This stuff that I'm painting on here is called Precision Mask. First time I've used it, so if I cock it all up or mess it all up, you're all going to be the first to know, apart from me of course. But this is the first time I've used this, and I want to do the arches and the bed of the truck in black. I could mess around with masking tape and things like that, but what I thought of doing was giving this a bash to see if it's any easier. And what I've drawn around the outside of the body to show me where I want to paint and all that. And now I'm just going around it. Also want to do that bit, I think I said that. I've washed the inside of it, and I'm painting up to the lines that I've drawn on the outside, so I can paint them a different colour, obviously. I'm working my way through it, and that's alright, where is it? There. Seems to be beading up a little bit. I've washed the inside of it as you're supposed to. I think it might need a thicker coat or something like that. I don't know. Okay, so it's the next day, and I had some problems with the precision mask. It says on the instructions you can use a brush to paint it on, which is what I did, and then it says to use a heat source to cure it so it's not tacky anymore, which I did. And well, let's just have a look, shall we? As you can see there, a few problems. Just there, a few problems. Just there, a few problems, and the biggest problems of all are there and there. Basically I made a bit of a Horlicks of it. This is okay, I don't mind this side. And I don't know if it shows up, oh yes it does, just there and there and there. So basically what I've done, I painted it normal way. You put the colour on first, and then to make like a light colour, you know, stand out, you back it with black, white, which I did, and then I demasked all this area to spray it black, and then I just sprayed the whole inside black because of the filming issue and things like that. I didn't want the white of the inside of the shell to come out onto the truck. So I'm going to run with it. I'm just going to use it. It's you know, it's not as good as it could be, and I know I could have done better with masking tape basically, because all my lines are iffy and all over the joint. There's a bit of masking stuff there that I didn't see. It's awful. Never mind. So I'm going to use it, and I don't really care. So now then, let's build and get this running. I was going to use one of them because I like these. These are really good. I've got one in the axle, and it's brilliant. But being as we've got a giddy little motor in there, I'm going to have to find an ESC that won't overpower it. At the moment I'm going to go with, here it is, one of them, and it's from Ghoul RC. See what it says, just see what it's like. It says it can be used on a crawler. I've never used one before. I know they've got a habit of like catching fire, but we'll put it in and see what it's like. I'm going to obviously change the connector because I'll use the XT61s, this one here. So you can change the battery connector and get it all sorted. I'm also going to swap around the battery mount to the front and put the ESC mount on the back where it should be, and then we can go out and we can give this thing a test run. So I'm going to go and do all that. Don't need to see me do it. All it is a case of taking that and the mount for that, putting it there, and vice versa for the back one, from the battery mount on there. So I'll come back when I've done all that. So that's the speed control mounted at the back now, and got the plate on for the battery to go to the front where it belongs, and just put an XT60 connector on here because it's better than the Tamiya one, and the speed control is going at the back here. Okay, so speed control on, double-sided tape to the thing, to the mount, and the on-off switch next to it. Motors are connected up, battery. I've got a Turnigy high torque servo. Don't know if it's waterproof or not. Don't know if that receiver is paired or not. So let's have a go. Oh, there you go. Look at that, straight up. Ooh. Come here. and it all seems to work, is stick everything down. Okay, so it's all working. I'm going to have to do something with the battery mount because I've messed up and I've got no room for the front axle to articulate. A little bit of room, but not a lot. Never mind, that will have to do. I will sort that out off camera because I have things to go and do now. So that's it for the Outback version 2 at the moment. I will be running it in a couple of days, within a couple of days I hope. I'm hoping tomorrow, but we'll have to see about that. And yeah, thank you to all the new subscribers that I've got, really appreciate it. More of this stuff coming along. Do you want to see a tutorial on how to not paint a body? No, I'm only joking. There's lots of tutorials out there how to paint bodies and stuff like that. So if you need to see what I mean, in fact, this guy here, he's done a jewellery body for his one of his axles that he got. He done a very good tutorial for painting, and that's a couple of years ago now. You have to search for it, but it is out there on YouTube land. So again, thanks for watching and subscribing, guys, really appreciate it. Until next time, take care, bye bye.